Hello, I'm Beth Wilson, and I am here today with Tom Keys, President and Chief Operating Officer of Metro PCS, to discuss the latest happenings at Metro PCS. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you, Beth. Pleasure to be here.
Well, we are glad you're here too. You have a lot of interesting things to share with us. So, why don't we start off our conversation by talking about Metro PCS's record 2011?
Wow, thank you. It's a topic we're happy to discuss. We're very proud of what our employees accomplished in 2011. To start with, we had 1.2 million new customers added to the network. That brought us to approximately 9.3 million customers nationwide. It was the sixth straight year that we've added over 1 million customers to the network. And at the end of the year, we produced consolidated total revenue of over $4.8 billion, which was an increase of over 19% from 2010. So yes, we're very pleased with the year.
I bet you are. Those are some pretty impressive numbers. To what do you owe the company's success?
Wow. I would probably put it in three categories. The first is people, obviously. We've got about 3,700 dedicated employees that really live, breathe, and speak about Metro every day. So the culture in Metro, we think, is very, very unique. The second, I'd say, is the outstanding value that we provide to our customers. It's something we're proud of. We live in a world of choice and no choice, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, the value that we provide to our customers is unparalleled. And thirdly is really the future. We've been fortunate with our CEO, founder, Roger Lindquist, to 3 years ago bet on a technology called 4G LTE. And that future gives all of our customers hope that the thing they live for, speed, speed, and speed, will be delivered shortly. And I'm quite sure we'll talk about that as well.
All right, excellent. You know, we're entering our second quarter of 2012. It seems like the competition is really increasing in the marketplace. So where will we find new customers?
Wow, that's probably the $10,000 question that every analyst, every consumer, every employee wants to hear about. But I think we're going to find them in two places, really. It's that choice versus no choice, like we spoke about earlier. When you look at people who have limited choice, we really call that going deeper into our customer base. Our brand is very viral. Most people who buy our product and use it will tell at least 2 to 3 people. We have the highest net promoter score, which means if you use our brand and you like it, you have a higher likelihood to tell somebody about the attributes of the brand than somebody who's a negative detractor. And our brand really works that way. So number one is we'll go deeper in the communities that we serve today. Number two is we'll go wider. And by going wider, I mean we'll try to reach new demographics. We have a brand new campaign. We're really excited about it, EMTM. Everybody's moving to Metro. But that kind of new aspirational campaign, it's marvelous for getting new people interested in what we do. And we think those people are what I'll call switchers and ditchers. People that have a contract but want to switch out of that contract and ditch the concept of being tethered to something for 24 months when our brand allows them in a no contract box, if you will, to get everything that they can from a postpaid provider, but without that long-term commitment. So yeah, we're excited about how we get that.
I bet. All right, well, you mentioned a moment ago the 4G LTE. How will that and the Android phones play a role, do you think, in the company's growth?
Well, first, it's playing a role today. This year was exciting for us. About 38% of our entire customer base, that 9.3 million people, utilize a smartphone. So what we found out is people want the Android operating system, that wide open operating system. They can reach the internet, they set up their Gmail account, and then they've got hundreds of thousands of places to go to get what they need. Because our phone really serves 4 purposes. It's a 4-for-1 utility device. Mobile, voice, home voice, so that's 2 utilities. And then mobile broadband and fixed broadband in the house. So when people get our phone, the fundamental usage for it is just exponential. So we really think that that's important. Secondarily, this past year, every one of our markets launched 4G LTE. And along the way, early in 2010, we were the first company to launch 4G LTE in the US and the first company to launch a 4G LTE Android handset. So we think the future is firmly rooted in people who want speed. We're excited about it. And the second half of 2012, we're going to really launch our LFA, LTE for All program. And when that happens, it'll be LTE now. And at that point in time, we'll bring affordable devices down to the masses. We'll provide them speed, and we'll give them all of that in a no-contract mentality. we're really excited about the future.
You mentioned the new campaign. We have a poster behind you. How's the general public receiving this new advertising campaign?
Wow. So anytime you switch a campaign, there's a bit of nervousness, right? So everybody's moving to Metro. The first thing is that brand acknowledgement. People know what it is now. They're seeing the brand and they're seeing it for something different. Brand acceptance, our early indicators are that people like what they see. And then the third thing is it's aspirational. Our campaign says everybody's moving to Metro. Why? So we afford ourselves a platform to tell consumers it's about the network, it's about 4G technology, it's about customer service, it's about being in communities where people live, work, and play. We put distribution right there, and everybody realizes the long-term value of having a provider who wants to be where the action is in dense urban areas. So the new campaign affords us to go to our existing constituency, as well as move into that group that has choice, the group that we're going into new demographics. Now we can give people a different view of the company. So it's really exciting in 2012.
We have a beautiful award here on the set, and we, before we go, should mention that you all were named J.D. Power and Associates Customer Service Champion for 2012. Congratulations.
We know, first of all, J.D. Powers, we're really excited about it. We think we're customer-centric. We're all about the customer. It's about servitude. If we don't handle the customer's needs where they live, work, and play, if we don't respect their ability to give us their business, because remember, we are no contract. That means you can vote me, our company, our services off your personal island 12 times a year. So with that in mind, we have to really provide an exceptional level of customer service and be aware that there's choice out there that can happen at any moment. But if I look at that award and if I said, what does that really embody to the company? I think the final word that I'd love to get out to all of our employees, people who know us, people who want to learn about us, is probably the concept of humility. If you think about what we do, we serve people. It's about servitude. It's about serving with humility, being humble, not realizing that we know everything. We still have a lot to learn. Our brand is aspirational. We have to learn about consumers' choices. We have to provide good service. But our 3,700 people that do all of that every day have to realize that our job is to serve. We serve somebody in our capacity. And when you serve, you cannot know it all. And on that basic premise, if all of our employees hear this message, then every single day we can all get better. I can get better, you can get better, Roger can get better, a counter person can get better. And if we do that, the brand will go forward in ways that we can only imagine. So I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. Thank you to the entire employee base. And I look forward to speaking with you soon.
Well, Tom, congratulations to Metro PCS on being named a J.D. Powers and Associates Customer Service Champion for 2012.
Thank you very much.
All right, Tom, thank you for being with us. And thank you for watching. I'm Beth Wilson. See you next time.